and backend technology. If you new here, consider subscribing for more coding tutorials. Are you looking to build a simple backend project using Java, Spring Boot, and SQL? In this video, I'll show you how to create a fully functional API in just a few minutes. Today, we'll be building a task management API using Spring Boot and SQL. This project will cover. Let's start the project. First of all, create the project of the Spring Boot project. So Control M and go to the Spring Boot, then the Spring Starter project. Next, yeah, so yeah. So the project name is Student Management. Architect ID is Student Service and description is a Student Service Management System and package is Student Service, or you can say, yeah, Student Service is the best name. And click on Next. Select the Data JPA dependency. This is called the dependency MySQL for the SQL driver and to connect to the database. Spring Web if you want to see your if you want to connect with the front end. In that situation, you need a Spring Web and a Spring Data JPA for the data, theme leaf, and the Spring Boot DevTools. Click on Finish. So yeah, it's almost completed. Okay. So what we needed, the resource file, we have to mention the your database connectivity or whatever your configuration is needed. You have to write it here so that connect with that database. So I already have that. So I just copy and paste it. 1 second. This is the so name of the database is student management system. Student management. So password of my MySQL database is root. Username is root and the password is admin. And the driver is com.mysql.jdbc driver. Critical auto for the auto update and SQL. So format. So in the format in the console for that we have to use this. And the SQL query you have to use this. So that's so in the console that and the dialect here. So yeah, it's done now. And let's go back to the actual work. Click on the service package, control and CLAWS. Let me configure the first package. The first package is DTO package.dto and the control and CLAWS class and name of the class is student student. And it as a entity, so it will create it on the database with the same name. And what are the fields needed? First is the string PRI, with the private string RI and the string name. PRI with the private string course C O or C course. PRI with the private string email. PRI with the private string enroll date, and also PRI is private. And also we need a ID. So int 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 ID PRIVAT private. Okay, let's mention as a object at the rate ID. These are annotations at the rate generated value strategy identity. Yes, strategy is equal to identity and at the rate column should be not a nullable, and nullable is equal to FALSC false. And the same thing should provide to the boss email, mobile number, and the road date. And that mobile number should be unique. So unique is when that is unique is equal to the way true. The email is okay. It's okay. Now the time to get constructor, Morgan constructor, then parameterize constructor and getter setters. Right click source and go to the constructor, generate the constructor with all the fields. Also generate the environment constructor, source, generate the constructor, deselect all and generate. This is an environment constructor or default constructor, parameterized constructor. Constructor is CRUD constructor. And then let's right click source and generate getters and setters. Select all and generate. Okay, so this part is done. Save it. Control M. And one more thing is needed, that is a response structure. Store the exceptions if you want to write any exception in the runtime. For that, you need a one more class. Control M, CLA rollers class, RES, PUNS response structure, PUN inside of team, and finish it. Here we have three things. So we need three things: private string message, private data, int status code. Okay, then we have to generate the data and setters for this. Okay, right click on source, generate data and setters, select all, and generate and save it. So this create the one more package that is a basically repository package dot REPOSITORY repository the repository package, you have to create a class called student repository, REPOSITORY repository. Here, it's not a class, it should be a interface and extend with response structure, EXTNA, JPA repository. First one is what will be the class name is table name is student. Control that student student. Yeah, and the ID should be integer. So in this interface, whatever the query is written here, so it will go to the database and search that query. If that present in database, it will return back to the here, whatever the method is there. And that method will go back to the DO package, then the service package, then the control package to get the data, get the outputs. So for that reason, we have to use a SDN repository. And after that, let me create one more package, control N, PSEKG package called DAO package. The DAO package data access object. So we have to access the whatever the things added here. Now we have to access in the data access object class. Okay, package control N CL as class and let's class name is student student and DO DAO student DAO. Okay, it should be annotated as a repository. It's after wired with the student repository. So private, we can give private student student REP repository is equal to is student repository. That's it auto wired with, so we don't need about the object creations. So it's automatically created whenever it's needed. Then and after that we need a one more package, control N PSEKG package called a service package. This is a service logic, or we can also call it business logic, which is written inside this package. So dot service package and control N CLL as class student student service. Yeah, it should be another as a service package, service class at the rate CRV control space and service. It should be auto wired with the assistant now. So it's like to be a once again I explain first private student DAO student DAO and at the rate auto wired with this and after that we need a one more package called control and PSK package and the package is dot controller CONTROLLER controller. One in the future, if you need deal with the multiple tables, you also need a configuration package. But currently we don't need, so we don't create that. So yeah, in this package, our controller is there where that all the product is there. So it is a layer of securities. STUD and student controller, 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 at the rate, left controller. This is auto-wired with the service logic class. Okay. So PRI with private, STUD and student, service, student service. It's auto-wired with stun. So before we proceed more, first we need to check the our project is working normally or not. So okay, let's start the project. Run as Spring Boot app. Don't select the Java application. Instead of that, you have to select the Spring Boot app and run it. Yeah, it's working fine. The table is also created. Okay, so let's go back to the database. So let's search it for the first. Student management is my database and go to the table. Here we have a table of a student. See, this table is also created. Okay, well, okay guys, this video is that much, and the next video will teach you uh, things like, 1 second guys, save the data, get the data, those things will teach you in the next video. Back, this is my second video of a student management system, and we have to here we have to learn how to add the exceptions classes. So for that we need a package called the exception package. For that, control N PSKS package called second, control N PSC package dot exception and finish it. In this package we have to handle it the exception. So here is as class. So now of the exception is STUD student and OD not student not found exception. Okay, and click finish. Okay, so in this class we have the things. So first of all we need to extend to the runtime exception. Extend runti runtime runti runtime exe runtime exception and mouse over here and add the serialization. Okay, then create one method called public admin class name is now. So the same class name should be write it here. So this is called a static message as well. Student not found exception. Here we have to write the string. What kind of message we have to throw it. For that you write this message and super is equal to any double s message from the parent class. We'll get the message. Okay, so for the handle these exceptions we need a one more class, that is a handler class. So STUD student exceptional handler exe exceptional HAND double idea handler. Okay, it should be this is as a so it should be annotated as a iterate controller device. Yes, advice means this class is handle the exception. Okay, PUB public response entity is a class from the string framework, and inside of that we have to write a response structure. It means the whatever the message is present in thread that could be the string type. So that's why it's a string. And handle exceptions. Name of the exception is HANDLE handle. The name is that a student not found exception, right? So it's the short name is. So STUDENT student not found exception is equal to exception. Okay. RESPONC response structure is equal to str and string structure is equal to new response structure. Structure. Now we have to set the data. The structure dot set message. Did you know that this is for structure class? From that class it will be coming. Okay. So CP exception dot get message structure dot set status code should be HTTP status not found dot value structure structure dot set data is equal to student student not found found not found and return it return new response structure structure is equal to structure slash http status dot not found evenly found. Okay, it should be annotated as a exception handler. So at the rate exception handler space exception handler and annotated as a class. So student not student student okay, student student not f found exception exception dot cl as class. Okay, So complete this. Okay, guys. In this video, we will complete the exception as well. So in next class, we'll handle. We'll move to the next lecture. Next things. That is to add a new student, get all the student, get the student by ID. In these things, we'll do it in the next lecture. Thank you for watching. At the next session, this is a session of the save the student, get all the student find by ID, verify by email, remove the student. So the first one is save a student. Let's build that. So it's a tau package, tau class. Let's write this something. Let double public student student. Got it. Save the student student and student is equal to student and RETU return from the student repository from the repository class. Student repository dot save from the repository. Here we have to mention the student. And the next one is get all the student. So for that PUP public list from the util package and a student student get all STUD and student is equal to return student repository dot find out which is already present in repository class repository interface find all and the next one is student to find by ID. Okay. So for that public optional ADMIN admin not admin STUDN student ID return into repository dot find by ID. See, this picture is already present here. So just write it, make it as a ID. Verify by email and password. Okay. To verify the email and password, we need to write the query here. So that query is shift plus O. So this is from the util uh, class. Select as, the query is like select as from a student as where as dot email is equal to email and as dot password is equal to password. And it should also be the optional class. It is present in the written package. A student verify by email and password. String email, string password. Okay. So what do we do? Copy this. PUBLIC public control P and return it. Return that repository dot verify by email and password. For the remove assistant, we need two things. First check it and then write it. So for the remove, we need a one method that is a public boolean delete assistant by ID. Right? From the student receive product. Sorry. What is here? Find by ID. Okay. It should be a find by ID. Student repository. Student repository dot delete receive product dot get ordered. So part we have creating the boolean type of method public boolean delete student by ID int ID optional student receive product is equal to find by ID means it will be getting the ID from the here. In this method we will get the ID and check it if it's present. What we have to do, we have to delete it, receive dot get it. Okay, return true else false. After this we have to move to the service logic for this. Okay, so let's complete the the first one is service logic. So public response structure, sorry, response entity, response structure, and student, student. Okay, control B, save student is equal to student. Okay, to save it, response structure, student, student, the structure is equal to new response structure. And what we need to do, we have to save it. So for that, okay, video is on now, guys. Yeah, it's on. So structure the RE structure dot set message. The message will be a STUD system saved successfully as a reset SUC success review successfully, and then the structure dot set the data from the uh, student dot save student. Then structure dot create the code. HTTP goes code for that said. So status code will be HTTP status dot created. When we are sibling, means it's a created dot value. So we will get the response as well, and return new structure 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 HTTP status HTTP status dot created. Then go back to the and then go to the controller package. Copy the first line. Will be RET return student service STUDEM student service dot save student. So it will be getting from here. So it will be auto white connected. We don't need to create every time object. And at the rate for the save we have a post mapping, and value will be and it should be a what request body, yeah, body keywords request body. Yeah, so one method is completed, and let's check it. Run. Okay, save it. Run it. Okay. Let's go to the Postman. So what we needed here should be a post, and the link should be a. So the link is save as student, right? So Control C and go to the Postman and Control V. Okay. So here we have a 1 second. AN. Go to the body, select row, and select JSON, and then do this MDNS name, email anathanas@gmail.com, course Java program element, password 123, enrollment date is 2025, and the mobile number is also there now. Yeah, mobile number 7581867020. Let me check once. Uh, Update Control C. Sorry guys, we don't mention that password here. Okay, that's why we'll get this error. So ERI created private string password. Zero dash automatic password. The red column. Label is equal to all the is equals. And also we have to back to the here and delete this. Again run it. Let's run it again. Sorry. We have to create a constructor as well. Then create the delete the headers and footers. Yeah, save it and run it. Okay, get it. Go to the Postman. Now, enter in Java programming, course, mobile number, email, recommended, and send the request. Okay, so return saved successfully. And one more is needed, and the char, ready char, six, Java programming, 1 2 3 4 5 6 2 5. Send it. Okay, so added to is also set. So this one is also working fine. Next video. Okay then guys, save is working fine. Next video we'll learn more things. Next video we'll learn implement the get all assistant find by ID, verify by email and password, remove assistant. Thank you guys. Before you go, you have to subscribe. Please subscribe my channel to get a more video like this. Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. So the next thing is to implement is get all assistant. So it's already done in the DAO class. And go back to the service class to write the logic for this. Going that we have to see control V and public response entity, response structure, list of student, control V, and then response structure, that is student structure is equal to the response structure. Okay. Then here the list of STU, student, receive student, student is equal to uh, student dot get all student. Okay. If if student dot size is greater than 0, in that condition only you have to get the data. Okay. So structure dot student found. Okay. Structure dot set data 0 student. Okay. Structure dot status 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 dot okay dot well as return new response entity and structure of status dot okay. Take it return control C, go to the controller, write it return and service with all student at the rate get mapping of value is equal to get all student. Okay, let's go and check it. Control C and go to the Postman and create a new one. Control V for this part. What we do that we have to run it. Example, Second, guys. Oh, okay, okay. Save it and run it. Yeah, here we get the data. See all the data we'll be getting. So this API is also working fine. Let's move to the next API. And what was that? Student find by ID. Okay, let's do that as well. Let's go to the student service class, Control M, and implement the new one. Okay, public response entity, response structure, is optional, the student. Okay, then IMD find by ID. Okay, and the long ID or the long symbolism in ID. Okay, response structure optional equal to the student. Structure, what happened? Structure is equal to new response structure, and then null of student. And if we receive student student is equal to, so student now find by ID, and if someone say the student, or if we receive a student is present, dot is present, which is present in list 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 class or this interface, yeah, of it util package. You can say that also. And then the structure dot set message, set data, and set status code. Set message, set dot value, return retu, return new entity, structure, http status dot accepted. Then throw the exception if it's not found, then what would we do? So phro throw new, and as we know that we have created a student dot found exception, so just mention it as student not found exception. Yeah, what we have to write? So yeah, admin student not found Sorry guys, it's not the student not found. This is job not found. Still you take the student not found. Okay, yeah, here we get this. And, yeah, business logic is completed. Now move to the controller. See, first line, control V, RET return, uh, student service ID, current param, path variable. Okay, get mapping. Get by ID. Okay, save it and let's go to the Postman and check it. 1 second, guys. Oh, okay. Yeah, one. Yeah, we will get the data. This is also working fine. Okay, let's go to the next. Okay, so next one is verify by email and password. So you already know that query is already created in here. Okay, in the repository package, we have this query. Select as provision as where s.email is equal to email and password is equal to password. And means we have to email and password. Both should be true. Then only it's working fine. Okay, if you go to the database and verify your logic, means your email and password is there corrected or not, and then give you the response. So let's implement that also in the service package because the DAO package is already implemented. Okay, let's go to the resident service package. Public response entity, response structure, optional, STUDNT student, and verify what's the name here. Control C. Okay, here response structure, optional, of admin. We have a student structure is equal to new response structure. Then to write the condition for that we need to do the optional, creating the object by the optional stu if student student is equal to uh, student dot verify by email and password. Okay, then if this is student dot is present, then we have to set the structure dot set message verify successfully, or we can say log in successfully. Yes. Next one is structure dot set data receive student structure dot set status code http status dot okay dot value. Okay, then we have to return new response and the entity, then structure http status dot okay, and also have to throw it if it's not present. So throw the exception if it's not present. Throw new as the student not found exception. Email and valid email and password valid. Okay, so complete in with business logic. So just complete the first line and let's go to the controller. Control V retu return student service dot verify by email and password the rate mapping value will be verify by email, email email. Okay, and it should be the path variable should be a request param. Okay, request request param rate. Okay, it's done now, and let's go. check this as well. Okay, so copy this path. Thing. Okay. First one is what? Email, no? So the email is anas@gmail.com. And the second one is what? So that's the password, the request thing. Guys, we just have to slash one have to remove it and then the request again. Yeah, we'll get the data as well here also. Okay, so every code giving you the more motivation to do the more things. So until you did not get the error, you will love to code. When you get the error, then your mind will like, "Oh, what should I do?" Then the compiler give you the left and right again and again. You will be getting the frustrated. So be careful. Okay, so next one is okay, remove a student. Okay, so in the DAO package is already mentioned it. You already know that. Then go back to the service logic. So yeah, okay, public response entity. Uh, okay, type uh, data student by ID. Okay, let's implement this response structure string structure. Get the one more thing, optional class stu here stud and this student is equal to dot id. Then this evaluate if receive a student dot present. Then you have to from this action. Okay, structure a student now dot delete IID then structure dot set message student student details this structure dot set data dot set the status for status dot no content dot value and return new structure status dot no content. If it's not present in that condition, you have to throw the error CHR or to throw new STUDEM student not found exception. Okay, so student found. Okay, yeah, it's done now. So out here, you can know about that. First line, okay, first line. Go to the controller, paste it here, make it as a delete delete mapping, and the value will be ID ID. Okay, set path variable. Okay, return student service dot latest student by ID. Okay, let's check this. Okay, so as we have here, so the kind is 6. Okay, let's do that. So we will get for the report error not found. Not found. Okay. Guys, I'm sorry, guys. That's yeah. So what we are saying, resident not found, resident not found 404. Okay. So if we are entering true, if it's present, then it will be deleted. Okay. So just go to the here and refresh it. See, one data will be deleted. Okay. So yeah. So guys, we have done with this project. If you need this code as well, we'll mention in the GitHub link also. Comment that So thank you guys, and before you go, just subscribe it and like it and share it. Thank you so much. Tata, bye bye, see you.